Hello, Watson. Hello, Amy. Hello to Yvonne. Hello to my beautiful Lilith. Hello, guys. Nice to see you guys. Hello to Eki also. I'm going to go and start off over here with our beautiful Eki. And meanwhile, I would love for our beautiful Amy to post out her questions. If we have Tika, I want to say hello to our beautiful Tika also. I received your questions and I will be with you momentarily also. So let's start this off with Eki at 30 seconds. I hope everybody had a beautiful day today, and I hope that tonight you guys are manifesting the moon. It is beautiful outside. It is beautiful. I hope crystals are out and everything to plan for it. It is gorgeous. It is shining bright. So here we go. Let's go for it for Eki. I am so afraid right now. I'm so scared. I can't quite face this right now. I also want you to know that I need you to send me some loving and some healing because I am somewhat struggling. I am a lot focused on work at this moment. I'm going to be giving you an offer at some point soon. Welcome to everybody who is joining us at this moment. Also, I am so much more emotional than I do show. And please let me take the lead. Let's go and see the key deck. I do like the key deck too. It is a good choice, sweetie. Let's move on forward to the key deck. Here we go. And let me just scroll on down so I see who is here and what is going on. Hello to Teresa. Hello to Maria P. It is nice to see you. Beautiful Amy, please do post your questions. I'm going to go and see Yvonne, and then I'm going to be up with you, my lovely. I don't believe you actually sent me your questions, right? Let me just go see. Maybe, no, you did not. So whenever you're ready, please do post away. You are ready. Yes, yes, and yes. It's on your 11th house and dreams come true. Absolutely. Yes, Watson. Eki, I wonder if you think about me as much as I think about you. When you tell me that you're having a bad day, I really just wish that I could fix things for you. Everything changed in my world the day that we met. Also, I want you to know that I am in absolute awe of the way that you shine. I can't go back to my old life now that I know you. You know, sometimes, my beautiful Eki, you just meet somebody into your life who just changes everything forever. That nothing is really the same after. This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm getting. I see you as my best friend as well as the one that I do love. I want you to know that I will always be here waiting for you. I absolutely love the way that you look at me, and I miss that. Sometimes I feel like things are moving a little bit too slowly within or with us and for us. I want you to know that I do believe that you are my soulmate. Thank you for posting that, my beautiful Amy. You will be up soon. Let's move over here, my beautiful Eki. So up next is Yvonne, followed out by Amy. Then I'm going to go and see our beautiful friend Tika. I've got you, my sweetie. Nice to see you, lovely. I'm sorry that you've got worries, sweet. I will be with you right after Amy, sweet. So here we go. I want you to know, Eki, it wasn't you, it was me. I am to be blamed, and I accept the fault for this. I wish that I could have been emotionally available to you, and I wish that I could have let you into the past. It was my fault. There was no good reason for the way that I acted. I wish that I could apologize to you. Hello, Gypsy. Nice to see you. The distance between us is absolutely killing me. And hello to Julia, also lovely. It is nice to see you. I am scared that you will not accept me. And let's go to this one over here. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and thank you, everybody, for your beautiful patience. I'll be with you guys momentarily. I wanted to play the field, and now look where that got me. Absolutely nowhere. Also, the thought of you with somebody else just absolutely drives me insane. My twin flame, my love. Please don't hate me at this moment. I know that you don't deserve what I have done. I do want you to know, though, that my heart does yearn for you. And I wish that things were different between us. My beautiful Aki, sending you so much love, sweetie. Maria P., you said you just put your 2 questions. I don't see them here, so they must be into PayPal. So I will be with you momentarily, my lovely. Thank you, sweetie. It is nice to see you. So let's go see Yvonne, followed out by Amy and Tika. Then I'm moving over to PayPal. So what are E's intentions? You were watching TV last night and you felt somebody dropped my phone next to your hand. A general finance worth contract angel messages. Okay, let's go see what the angels have to say to begin with. And we're going to do a general. And we're going to go and see what we've got. Of the last 2 decks, yeah, absolutely, sweetie. One of them was soulmates in separation. It was this one. And the last one that I used was love notes. So love notes and soulmates in separation, sweetie. I'm glad you enjoyed them. It is nice to see you back again, Maria. Eki, wishing you so much love. Biggest hug into the world, sweetie. Yvonne, let's start off with these angel message. 1360. This is confirmation that your earnest prayers and affirmations, you know what? They've been heard. You are attracting what you desire to manifest into your life, and you need to expect at this moment, actually, beautiful blessings coming on in, miracles coming on in. And what is really important for you to do is whenever they do come on in, you need to seize them, my lovely. And 911 is a sign for you to pursue your life purpose. If you do not know what your purpose is, sit, meditate, get that beautiful clarity. You also need to know that beautiful karmic rewards are going to be bestowed to you for your very good deeds. So good for you, sweetie. All right, my beautiful Eki. I will try to remember them myself for you if you don't remember. I will try to do that. Now, let's do a general reading, my beautiful Yvonne, and then let's go and see what happened with that phone, and let's go see what are E's intentions. So let's go with a general. Hold on. Okay. You're feeling a little bit overwhelmed perhaps lately, sweetie. A little bit of a lack of confidence. Maybe sometimes you feel like you just kind of want to give up. You might be having somewhat of a confrontation that could be coming your way. Whatever this confrontation may be, what I need you to do is not necessarily go through the confrontation. It's not really going to give you anything good. It's just going to be a little bit of a battle of words or of said but nothing much more. So I'm going to say try to retreat from it as best as possible. It's not going to give anything good. What I need you to do into the month of November is I need you to release. I need you to find somewhat of a new perspective. If there is anything that you are afraid of, that you have some fears, may it be moving on forward, looking for a new job, whatever it is that is scaring you, may it be love, may it be family or connections or friends or moving on forward with something, you need to do it. You need to move on forward and you need to face those fears because this is actually going to be bringing a lot of good things towards you. Okay, so let's face those beautiful fears and goodness will be coming towards you. I promise. Hard work and perseverance is also going to be bringing a lot of success. But if you're waiting for something to happen into the month of November, it's going to be somewhat delayed. I feel like it's coming more around the month of December. So there is something financially that you are wanting that's going to go more into the month of December than November. let's move on forward and let's go and see what was going on as you were watching TV. Who dropped that phone and what is happening with that? Then we're going to go and see what are E's intentions, and then Amy and Tika. So let's go for it. After Tika, I'm with everybody who has passed on through PayPal, okay? Here we go. Okay, sweetie. It seems to be a little bit of a message. I don't know if there was something that you had to actually look onto your phone or not. I feel as though it was one of your spirit guides that were telling you that a message was going to be coming towards you within the following 4 weeks. A little bit unsure about who this message is coming from. It's going to be a good message. It's going to be something that is good. It's going to be something that is going to be bringing you a lot of abundance. So this is what I'm getting over here with that actual message about that phone. And let's go see what are E's intentions, my lovely. What are E's intentions? What is E's intentions? Now, E is new, my beautiful Yvonne. What are E's intentions? Manifestations. Okay. Let's wait to see what the other cards are coming on out. Beautiful. Or if you are interested into E, and I believe that you somewhat are because you are asking about E, I'm going to say why not go for it, but I want you to be just a little bit careful, okay? I feel as though E would actually be interested into a relationship with you. So we could be looking towards something very good, very strong, very positive. I don't feel as though we want to be playing games. I'm going to say that we're actually interested into an actual relationship with you. So we want to build upon something. But I'm also going to have to say that we could easily be afraid. I feel as though E gets, scared quite easily. It's a little bit vulnerable. It doesn't always necessarily open on up about feelings or emotions. And so that could be a little bit difficult to kind of pass on through. So if you're feeling as though we're a little bit distant at some point, maybe we're just a little bit afraid about telling you how we truly do feel. So at that point, if that does happen, it could be important for you to actually tell E how you do feel so that things kind of unblock. But from what I can see over here, I feel like the intentions are good. They're strong. They're positive. We seem to be wanting some love from you or some type of a beautiful relationship, sweetie. It doesn't seem to be anything that is, just sexual or anything like that. You used to date him. All right. Then I'm going to say that we'd be interested in dating you again. We'd be interested into a reconciliation. If you are interested into it, sweetie, of course. So if you're interested, I say please do, let him know. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. And bless you, my beautiful Yvonne. My dear Amy, how are you doing, my lovely? Cancer's energy. Let's go for it. Yes, you sent me like an email really quite early today, Amy. Okay, so Amy followed out by Tika. Cancer's energy. What do we have? Cancer's energy. Here we go. Anxiety. He's afraid. He's afraid sometimes that his thoughts on his mind, whatever seems to be going on towards him, is actually bringing him sometimes some illusions. This is what he is afraid of. So I'm going to say his energy is wanting to move on forward, but being absolutely terrified about doing anything. It's kind of crazy sometimes how energy goes, right? Some days, my beautiful Amy, he is so strong. He is there. He is positive. He is wanting the whole world, and he feels like he can conquer everything and everybody and any obstacle that's going to come his way. On other days, he is just so terrified. It's like he stays into his corner altogether, still wanting to conquer, still wanting to be that very strong individual over there, but not actually being able to do anything about it. Today, I feel like that's what it is. How are you doing, my beautiful gypsy, today? So you said Cancer and Amy. Okay, so he texted you yesterday, want to see you, but you had things to do before the party, right? And you text him after, no response. Of course you didn't have a response, sweetie. I'm not surprised by the whole thing. Let's go see. What's really important over here, my beautiful Amy? about the whole texting and everything. When he wants to see you, it's because he's got an urge, he's got a want, he's got a desire, right? But he's got that urge and that desire and that want right here, right now. If that urge is not satisfied or is not responded to, we kind of feel like we need to kind of let you know that, okay, if you don't really want to see us, and we don't really need you, so we're going to kind of pull on back for a couple of days, right? And this is it. And this is why we did not necessarily respond back, because he felt like you would have into the past, or you should have maybe responded. And he's feeling hurt by it. Because he's feeling hurt, this is why he's not answering back towards you. Now, as for Cancer and Amy, as for your energy, this is what I'm seeing over here. You see kind of corrupt over here. Manipulation. This is exactly what he is doing. He is wanting to be in control. He is wanting to be the one who is there. It's almost as though he feels like it is somewhat disrespectful to say, you know what, I'm reaching out to you. I know that you always want me to reach out. I finally reach out and you don't want to see me. Why? And this is what I'm seeing over here. So I will say he is wanting to be that emperor. He is wanting to be the one who makes wishes come true. But when you make wishes come true, it's because somebody wants to see you, right? If somebody doesn't quite want to see you for X or Y or W reason, then we're feeling hurt. So right now, he's feeling hurt. He's feeling vulnerable. Therefore, not answering back towards you. His energy is still love. It's still wanting to be with you. It's still wanting to be quite sexual with you. But right now, he's hurt. So we still have the same things. But I'm going to say we're going to add on in a little bit of vulnerability and a little bit of hurt over here. You say you text him after, no response, right? An energy during and after. What is he thinking now? Let's go and find that out. My beautiful Tika, you're up in just a few moments, sweetie. Let's go see his energy during, and then what is he thinking now? During and after. So I'm going to say the actual moment of texting you is always an exciting moment. It's always quite fun. It's always somewhat exhilarating because what's going to happen? What is she going to say? Am I going to be able to fulfill my beautiful desires, right? There's a lot of wants. There's a lot of desires. There's a lot of excitement. But then when you say no, we get the complete reverse. It's like we're completely knocked on down, right? So let's go see about after. So what happens into the after? Into the after, we're getting sorrow, we're getting loss, we're getting frustration, we're getting sadness, we're getting, you know what? I lost. Why did I lose? Why did she not choose me? Why does she not want to see me? I'm feeling kind of lost within all of this. And let's go see what he's feeling now. So what is he thinking at this moment? Oops. What is he thinking at this moment? At this moment, he's thinking about when he's going to do another move. He's thinking about when it is that he should communicate with you again. He's wondering if you want him to communicate with you again. He's wondering jealously if you're loyal to him, or if you have seen somebody else, or if you have somebody else. You've got all these questions that are going on through, and he's wondering if you must worry. Is there somebody else into your life? And is this the reason why you said no to him? I know you wait all the time. I know you do, sweetie. I know. But into his mind, it's okay for other people to wait. It is not okay for him to wait. That is a difference. He believes himself to be that king, to be that emperor. Nobody can make him wait. And this is where the big difference is. I agree with you, sweetie. You say, but he has already contacted you tonight. Okay, gotcha, sweetie. Hello, my beautiful Tash. How are you doing? If you would like to add in a different question, my beautiful Tico, let me know, okay? I'm moving over towards you. If you would like to change that question that you have already added, that he, already answered, let me know. Let's go and see over here for our beautiful friend, Tika. So I'm going to disregard that question. Oh no, actually you did not ask me that question into your questions. I don't see it. So okay. Question number 1. Let's go see. Let's go see about question number 1. I'm not going to say it out loud. I know that you know what it is. Thank you so very much, my beautiful Tash. I appreciate it, sweetie. How are you feeling, my dear Tash? Maria, I'm moving back in. I should have received it. I'm going to confirm it to you in just a few moments, okay, sweetie? I will be with you momentarily, my beautiful Maria. I promise you. You should be next onto the list, okay? You absolutely can, my beautiful gypsy. Absolutely. So Tika, let's go with question number 1. And again, you say that you're asking if he was going to contact you. If you would like to switch something up, just let me know. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith, for your index finger. So question number 1 for our beautiful friend Tika. Okay. Let's go find out. I feel as though mostly he does. I feel though that sometimes we kind of twist things a little bit. So we don't, I'm going to say 90% of the time, if I'm going to give it like a certain percentage, I'm going to be as real as possible. Usually it's an absolute yes, but sometimes we're a little bit afraid about what you might be thinking or how you might feel about something. So sometimes we kind of twist some things every once in a while. So we might try to make ourselves bright, shine a little bit brighter, if you will. But nothing big, nothing grandiose, nothing to be worried about. I just kind of feel like he really wants to seem as though he is good, he is important, he is good, and he is worthy of your love. So I will say altogether, normally I'm going to say that it is a yes, but sometimes we kind of modify the truth a little bit so we seem a little bit more brighter or a little bit more brilliant into that beautiful star, if you will. But mostly it is a yes. And let me ask our pendulum for that question too, since it is a good pendulum question, so you can get the double of the answer here. So I'm going to ask it into my mind, okay, again, so nobody knows what your question is. So let's go for it. And by the way, my beautiful Tika, I'm not sure I use the pendulum with you all that often. When it goes back and forth, it's a yes. If it goes into a circle, it's a no. If it goes sideways, it's a maybe. So we're getting a clear yes over here. And let's go see for question number 2. Okay. It is my pleasure, my beautiful Maria and Gypsy, sweetie. So we are with our dear friend Tika, moving over to PayPal. Most likely Maria is going to be up next. Okay, so here we go. 4 of Pentacles over here, followed out by our Queen of Wands, also getting our 5 of Wands and our Magician. I'm not quite sure what it is exactly that you were asking from him about this, but I'm going to say that we're a little bit afraid. We're a little bit afraid that there could be somewhat of a conflict with this documentation altogether. And I feel as though, I don't know if it has to do anything that is financial. I just feel like there's something that we're holding on to and we don't really want to be manipulated by it. I feel as though we already do have it, but we don't really want anybody to be really kind of domineering or bossy around us. So we kind of feel like it might be a little bit too much, whatever it is that you're asking for. And I don't really feel like we necessarily want to disclose it or show it. Because we're a little bit afraid sometimes that maybe there could be some type of trickery or there could be something. I just kind of feel like it is a little bit too into the intimate, and we're afraid of showing this because we believe that you should be believing into us instead of showing us perhaps that proof that you're looking for. I know, it's annoying as hell, isn't it? Seriously, I know. Men do that often. They do things that are annoying as hell. Okay, us women, we most likely do the same thing. My boyfriend could say the same thing about me, honestly. Hello, my beautiful Katie. It is nice to see you, sweetie. So I'm going to say the fact that he's not showing you, it's because he does not want to show you, because he wants to have some type of control into the whole thing, and he wants you to believe him. Yeah, okay, that's that part. Is he going to contact you? Okay, so he already did contact you. Let me go see how he's feeling about you. Okay. What's going on with you today, Katie? I don't know what's going on to you. I'm going to say great insecurities. I'm also going to have to say it is a blood moon. It is a beautiful moon that is up in there into the sky. If any of you guys are feeling as though there is a mood change or something that is modifying within you, within your energy, it is most likely that beautiful moon right up there into the sky, making and changes and changing cycles into your life. It could bring in some insecurities. It could bring in some security. It can do a lot of different things. But if you're feeling as though there is a certain switch into that mood, it could definitely be because of the moon. So that being said, I'm going to answer your question more in depth when I get to you, my beautiful Katie. But it could really just be that. The moon does so many different things. So let's go see. I even have David looking at the moon now. He's like, oh my God, did you see the moon out? It is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm like, no, I didn't see it yet. Let me go check it out. And he's like, wow, it is beautiful. And I'm like, yeah. And all my kids went out and we looked at that moon and it was just beautiful. I will be going back to gaze at it. So let's go and see. And that moon has got you moody, right? Oh yeah, there you go, Tika. The moon has got you moody. I love it. Yeah. And you finished 2 chocolate bars yesterday. The moon trying to make you into a moon, right? Well, that... Oh, why not? Yes, it's that damn moon. Sometimes it does really good things, and sometimes it's horrible. Oh, Tash, you're hilarious. I'm so sorry, guys, that you're living with the moodiness of this moon. It's doing bad stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, I am back with our beautiful Tika. So question number 3, I'm going to do the first part because the second part was already answered, right? I'm going to say, you know what? He sees beautiful opportunities for you guys. A lot of prosperity, a lot of happiness, a lot of togetherness. Honestly, he is being into a king mode. He's not being a page. He's not being immature. He's not being even a knight. A knight kind of comes on in and kind of goes on out. A king is there, is secure, is strong, knows what he wants, tries to get what he wants, and stands firm into his desires and passions. I'm going to say over here, he wants a lot of abundance. He wants a lot of love. He wants beautiful new opportunities with you. And he really just wants things to work on out. He's trying to find out the best plans, the best ideas. He's got things stuck into his mind about things that you guys are going to do together that he has not yet revealed towards you. He has been thinking. Everything has been kind of put into motion. He loves you, sweetie. He really, really does, my beautiful. It's all about love. It's all about emotions. And it's all about being really, really excited to be closer to you and to actually show you how we feel about you, but physically. And is there anything that you need? Yes. Let's go see question number 4. Anything. You again? Oh, you're being needy tonight, Amy. Sweetie. Jordan is asking, please, or let us continue, right? Now that you're moving on, he wants you back. Of course he does, my beautiful Katie. I told you he was going to want you back, and you're going with him on Wednesday. Things are going to be happening. Things are going to be happening on Wednesday, sweetie. Yeah, things are wanting to make you break up for no reason. Don't do that, Tika. No, he loves you. Don't do that. My gosh, go to bed. Sleep through this whole blood moon thing. Sleep through it. It's doing horrible things. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're oh, I know you're needy. I'm not going to take out, I don't even have, I threw out my sock. Yeah, Crystal, I did. I threw it out because it was falling off the other part. I bet it reminds me of you, needy Amy. So that being said, okay, Tika, if this becomes too much of a problem, go to sleep and wake up when the blood moon has finished its, ravages altogether. Let's go and see what I've got coming on out. So there is anything, okay, question number 4. Let's go for it. Anything that you must know, sweetie. Let's go and find this out. We can all just blame it onto the moon. I think it's all good. Why not? It's valid. Things happen at full moons that are absolutely wild and crazy. Scientifically speaking, it is truly, yeah. Hello, my beautiful kids world. Is a blood moon doing crazy stuff into your world too? I kind of feel like I want to call myself a moon's world. Hello, Zach. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, Zach, I'm so sorry. Oh, schnitz. I still only have rose petals for you. I still don't have starburst. I don't. I'm so sorry. I think about starburst when I see your name. Until then, I don't think about it. All right, Tika. Here we go. Anything that you really need to know about, okay? Honestly, what I can see over here is whatever it is that you need to know about, you're going to know absolutely everything when you do see him. I don't feel like he's hiding anything horrible and nasty, and he's got no skeletons kind of hidden into his closets. I'm going to say over here, it's about having a new beginning with you. It's about having that change, that beautiful rebirth. He is so curious about you. He's got so much wants and desires and curiosity towards you, but is he really hiding anything from you other than his actual true emotions towards you? Because I feel as though he feels so much more towards you than what he is actually saying out loud and expressing. I'm going to say there's really nothing that you need to worry about, sweetie. There is love, there is wants, there is desires. There is a want for commitment. I don't see anything bad. If there's anything coming on through, let's blame it onto the moon, sweetie. That's what he says, isn't it? I know it's what he says. I am speaking through him, my beautiful Tika. I know. It's all the moon's fault, my dear gosh. Damn moon. Yeah. Usually we wait for this full moon to come upon and we absolutely love it. Now the full moon is just crazy. Okay. So my beautiful Tika, if there's anything else that you would like to know, please do let me know. Please do post it. But I'm going to say, you've got love. You are loved. Let's blame it onto the moon, sweetie. I am, my beautiful Tina. Nice to see you, sweetie. How are you doing? Oh my gosh. I got to move on over to our PayPal. Tika, this was just, it was a hilarious, it was full of clarity, but it was so hilarious. It just, you exposed the true face of the moon is what you did. Into this cycle anyways you have. I'm not going to say for the following one, but for this one, you have definitely exposed, the shadow side of the moon. Let's go over here, and I'm moving on into PayPal, by the way, guys. So anybody who has passed through PayPal, it's your turn, my beautiful souls. Here we go. And I'm answering all different kind of silly questions over here. And voila. There you go. Birds are good for you guys. It means PayPal is collaborating with me. Okay, we've got a kids world. We got Carrie. We've got our beautiful Amy, who is back on in. Needy Amy. Oh, I love you, Amy. We've got Tash. We've got Gypsy. We've got Maria. What is this? We've got Patricia, and we have not even seen our beautiful Patricia. Where are you? Seriously. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a mix over here, okay, guys? I'm going to start off with Maria. You're going to move on over to Patricia. After Maria and Patricia, I'm going to move on over. I'm going to go see what's going on into Katie's life, and then we're going to go back into PayPal, guys. So here we go. You definitely can for overtiming, right? No problem. Tika, sending you so much love. You're adorable. I love you, sweetie. I say take a glass of wine and blame it onto the full bloody moon. That's how we're going to call it tonight. Yes, I did. How are you doing, Carrie? I'm doing good, sweetie. It is nice to see you, lovely. Let's go. How are you doing is the actual question I have to ask. Let's go see our beautiful Maria over here. I am with you, my sweetie. Okay, let me just kind of open this up and get the full question. Here we go. So, you did not see him alone, but he was in a meeting, but he was staring and smiling. Yes, literally checking you out, right? And you smiled back, but okay. And you didn't look back as well. You're making him watch you, aren't you? And he seemed mad. Of course you are, because he's looking at you and he's kind of flirting at you. And then you looked at him, but then you didn't really kind of look on back, which is kind of a little bit saying, I'm not really interested into you, which is why he's a little bit mad. I get it. So why did he get upset? He got upset because he felt like he was not wanted. He was not desired, my sweetie. He felt like you were saying, no, I'm not interested into you. I don't want to do any flirtatious eyes with you. That's what's going on, my sweetie. But let me go and validate with the cards. This is what I'm getting into my feelings, but let's check it out with spirit. Here we go. So we are with our beautiful Maria, followed out by Patricia, going over to Katie, and then moving through our PayPals, guys. So why did he get upset, right? What is going on? This is it. Look, he's our king. He is all about leadership. He feels as though he kind of did that first move, looking at you, wanting something from you, being in charge. He was decisive. He was that beautiful one who was there, optimistic about this beautiful connection, being somewhat impulsive with this, eye sexiness going on. Let me put it that way. And then you just kind of turn him back. So it's like you said, I'm not really interested altogether, or I'm not interested at this moment. So you kind of ruined his sexual game here, sweetie. So this is it. He kind of felt like he was turned down is what it was. And now he's feeling is a little bit insecure. He's feeling like there's some instability. He's afraid that maybe you're not really wanting the exact same thing as him. Oh, there you go. On your second, you text him an hour ago. Was he going to text you back? Oh, he's not going to text you back right away, sweetie. He's upset. He's upset. This is a little bit payback. So is he going to text you back? No, he's upset because you didn't continue with him. Yeah, you're the Taurus and he's a Pisces. I know all about Pisces, my beautiful Maria. Oh my gosh. I'm an Aries, not too far from your Taurus. And I live with my Pisces man, which I've been with for like almost 18 years now. I have a Pisces son and I have a Pisces dog. I know all about Pisces. I know how you feel. And you know that he was looking at you and you wanted to look back, but you're around people. And when you look at him, he was already looking. That's it, right? I know. Kind of upset. I get you. Yeah. No, seriously, Maria. I know all about these Pisces. And this is what he's feeling. He's not going to write back right away because, yeah, he's upset. Oh, Pisces are so stubborn, Maria. They are so loving. They are so caring. And when they love with all their heart. They truly, truly do. But they are great manipulators at the same time. They will manipulate your heart as much as they can. No, he's not going to text back right away. No, because you did not continue his flirtations. This is it. I know. It's nasty being with a Pisces, and I love them because I do have 3 of them into my life, but it's nasty. It's not an easy, yeah, but he won't, no, he's not going to give up on you, Maria. Pisces are difficult to be with. Anyways, Pisces man, I'm going to say Pisces man. So for the moment, look at that. He's staying a little bit into his hermit zone. I'm going to say tomorrow when you do go back to work, yeah, his ego is hurt, in other words. That's pretty much what it is, Carrie. That's exactly what it is. What you actually need to do over here is... honestly, you need to do some sexy eyes with him tomorrow. You need to try to repair what has been wrong, what has been done. You need to show him that you do still have some interest towards him. And then tomorrow you need to text him and say, hey, I was flirting with you today. Why didn't you flirt on back, right? You're not going to see him till Wednesday? Okay, on Wednesday, you need to flirt with him. And if he doesn't flirt on back, you need to write to him to say, I was flirting with you today. Why did you not flirt on back with me? You know, yes. How about a call? No, not a call. Not a call. No. Yeah. That's how you do it too, right? There you go, Willow. There you go, Willow Sage Tarot. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. You got to play the game, Maria. Love is a game, especially into the beginning. It is a crazy game altogether. So should you actually call him? No, you're not going to get what you want because he's still upset. Even if you call him, he's just going to feel as though, are you really trying to say that I'm vulnerable and that I'm not opening on up? No, he's not going to say that. He's not going to do that. Pisces don't do that, sweetie. So you're going to have to wait till you see him on Wednesday. Be sexy with him. See how that goes along. He should be less upset by then. He should have kind of unblocked himself a little bit. And then text him and say, what's going on? I texted you the other day. Would you like to talk about something? Would you like to go out and meet? Would you like to go out for a cup of coffee or whatever, for a drink or for lunch? Whatever is good for you, sweetie. Yeah, but no, he likes you all right. No doubt about it, but no call. Did you miss out on him? I kind of feel like he wanted you to continue the sexiness, sweetie. I kind of feel like this was some type of flirtatious game, and now he's just feeling hurt. If you call him, he's not going to do anything good because he's hurt, and he's not going to tell you that he's hurt because it's just not the way that he is. So you're going to have to wait. Wednesday, be sexy, wear something sexy, be your beautiful self, and just use that beautiful energy towards him. And you know what? Why not on Wednesday? Ask him, you know what? I sent you a text. You didn't answer back. Would you like to go out for lunch with me today or something as such? You could always ask him out onto a date directly onto Wednesday. Why do the flirtation? Ask him out directly on Wednesday. See how that goes. No, you didn't mess up, my beautiful. Well, yeah, okay, you did a little bit. No, but not really. But you know what? Because every single thing happens for a reason, Maria. So this happened. Now you know how he is. And now he knows how you are. So everything happens for a moment. Don't worry about it, sweetie. You did not lose him. Nothing horrible happened over here. Yeah, it is. It really is an ego thing altogether. Men and their egos. It's so, yes. It did Lisa answer. I did not answer your question yet, Katie. You are up right after my beautiful Patricia. So you're coming up in one reading, my beautiful Katie. I babbled about your situation, but I did not answer your question, Katie. So Maria, don't worry about it. Keep your cool. Yes, things are going to be absolutely perfect. Everything happens for a reason. Believe me, everything is good. Follow my instructions, sweetie, on to Wednesday, okay? It's not far away. It's one day away. You definitely do have still a chance with him. Absolutely. Yes, and yes. No, don't rewind, Katie. I did not answer. I babbled upon your situation, but I did not answer it. Hello, Susan. Nice to see you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, my beautiful. Yeah, so no, not yet. No, everything is good, Maria. Everything is good. On Wednesday, this is where you got your sexy on, okay? This is where you need to do it. You've got this. I know you do. Think of me. And I will think of you on Wednesday. We'll send each other beautiful vibes. Now, my beautiful over here, Patricia. And I don't even believe Patricia is here, but she sent in a donation and she's talking with us. So let's go see what's going on with our beautiful Patricia. Well, thank you so very much. I appreciate it, Maria. Absolutely, my beautiful Susan. Do not worry about it. Maria, have yourself the most lovely evening, sweetie. And please don't worry. Have yourself a beautiful glass of wine, sit down, read a book, watch Netflix, or whatever it is that makes you happy, and just relax, sweetie. Everything's going to be okay. If I move on forward over here to our beautiful Patricia, I'm going to put a timestamp because I don't think Patricia is here at 44 minutes. Our beautiful Patricia, what's going on? You're out shopping with mom. Your mom is so cute. She's adorable. I love her. She looks just like you, but older. She's so adorable. You haven't heard from Ace since he went to Hawaii 2 weeks ago, right? And you know that he's busy and there's a lot of stuff going on. I know, sweetie. And your niece is getting married next month. I know. How is he doing? You don't want to reach out again, right? when he's ready. All right. And you need a timestamp. Well, there you go. Good thing we left you a timestamp. Let's go and find this out for Patricia. Up next is Katie. So let's go and see what I've got. We are with our beautiful Patricia. Again, guys, if the moon is doing crazy stuff to you guys, I'm sorry. It is a very specific and interesting moon. It either is going to bring you a lot of positive vibes or it's going to bring you into the other way around. It's been doing crazy stuff from what I've been seeing. So, Patricia, how is he doing? Let's go and find that out. By the way, Patricia, I saw onto one of your accounts that that we are both onto. I saw your beautiful pictures with the moon in Aries. It was so gorgeous. So here we go. What's going on? I'm actually going to say that he is really, really quite fatigued. He's really tired, sweetie. A lot of exhaustion, a lot of fatigue, a lot of burden altogether. I know that he did come on back from vacation. I feel like the vacation went well. It was nice. It was relaxing. It was absolutely perfect. But I kind of feel like when he did come on back, he just has like extra things to do. And I completely get it. You know, you go off onto a vacation and you think everything is good. You think everything is perfect. But when you come on back, you just kind of have like an overload of everything. Everything needs to be done. Everything needs to be said. People are contacting you. I feel like this is a little bit what he's into. So he's a little bit caught up into everything that he is up to at this moment. Again, it's all related to work. I mean, did he do anything or did he cheat on you or anything of such? I don't see. I still don't feel like there's anybody else into his world other than you, sweetie. But again, I feel like his whole world is pretty much concentrated towards work. It is work, work, and work, right? So I'm going to say that he is okay, but he is tired. I feel as though this return of vacation has been difficult upon him. I know that you don't really want to reach out again, but if you don't reach out towards him, you know how he is. He doesn't necessarily reach on out right away. So if you don't reach out towards him, I don't really feel like you're going to get a reach out for like 3-4 weeks. And by then, I kind of feel like you're going to be itching and aching to get that, you know, to get that message, to get that reach out. So if you do want to reach out, I kind of feel like this is the way that your relationship goes. If you reach out, you're the one who reaches out, and once in a while he reaches on back, but he feels and he holds on to this connection where you do reach on out. So when you don't reach out, he kind of gets worried, yet he doesn't want to show the way that he is and that he does fear and that he does care, because that brings on a whole lot of other questions that are kind of coming on by. So he kind of stays into his own world. So if you do feel the need to reach on out towards him, please do so, even if he does not, because he does think about you and he is wondering what you're up to and what you're doing and why you're not necessarily really kind of reaching on out. So let me go and give you some messages coming from him. So ultimately, I'm going to say that he is doing fine, but he is tired, sweetie. He is. Let's go and see what we've got. So moving on forward over here. Again, up next is going to be our beautiful Katie, okay? And here we go. So I'm into some messages over here for our dear friend Patricia. After Katie, we're going to be moving on forward to our dear friend Gypsy Tash are going to be next. So Gypsy Tash. And just one second over here. Okay. Gypsy Tash followed out by Amy again. So, and then I'm going to be with Carrie and Amy. No, A Kid's World. So Karen and A Kid's World. So here we go. I'm still with Patricia at this moment. Katie is up next, by the way, again. And then Gypsy, Tash, Amy, and Carrie. So I want to reach out, but you know what? I'm absolutely afraid of doing so. Also, I'm sorry that I can't always do right by you. I want you to know that I truly do miss you. And I also want you to know that I am going to try to make things right between us, my beautiful Patricia. And I still do truly love you, sweetie. Beautiful Patricia, send me an email if you feel love to us, sweetie. Sending you so much love. I'm glad that you're spending this time with your mom. She loves you so much. So our beautiful gypsy is going to be right after our dear friend over here, Katie. Hello to Alex. Nice to see you also, beautiful. Please, my Alex, thank you for joining us. Thank you for your donation. But don't leave your question right away, okay? So I do not lose it, sweet. So my beautiful Katie, what is going on with you today? You will absolutely be able to get a reading, my beautiful Alex. I always respond to every single donation that comes on in before the closing time. So do not worry, Alex, okay? So let's go forward over here for Katie. What is going on with you today? Oh no, what is that? Susan, sexual revelations with him today. It is my pleasure, Alex. Do not worry. I always honor every donation that comes on in. I never really finish at the time that I'm supposed to, sweetie. Do not worry, Alex. I know you need your answers, and I will give them to you. Let's go forward over here. So why are you feeling this way, my beautiful Katie? You're feeling this way because you kind of feel like somebody has some hidden agendas around you. You feel like everything is just, you feel like your life right now is a balancing act. It's almost like you're onto that barbed wire and you're wondering what it is that you should do in every single movement that you're doing because you're trying to move on forward. Every movement you do on forward, it's like you need to move on back. Somebody is pulling you back saying, no, don't go there. It is not the time to be there. It is not your moment. And this is why you're kind of moving on back, right? I need you to be careful with all of that. I need you to truly move on forward with what you think is good. So what is truly going on right now is you have so many different things that are just kind of mixed on in all over the place, right? I never do, right, Carrie? So I will say all together, my beautiful Katie, is that you have wants, you've got desires, the people that you want and you desire into your world. Sometimes they want the same thing as you and sometimes they don't. They're kind of, and I'm not going to say that they're playing a game with you, but it's a little bit what it is. They have desires and wants. Sometimes they pull back and they kind of come back in, but you still love them. You still want them. You still want to believe that what they have to offer to you is going to truly be that. And this is what I'm seeing. So I know now Jordan wants to have us, and Jordan is true. It is true. This is this, plus other guys appear out of nowhere. That is it. That's about your balancing act, sweetie. And what is really good for you, right? Hello, All About Maine. Nice to see you, sweetie. Hello, Anastasia, also. You definitely can ask for a timestamp. No problem whatsoever, my beautiful Anastasia. And if you do fall asleep, sweet dreams for later on, sweetie. So I will say, my beautiful Katie, this is what is going on over here, right? This is all about, okay, yes, I do want to be with you, but I want to be with you until I get that pressure again, until I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable. But I know that you love him, my beautiful Katie. So what is going on with you today? You've got too many choices. You've got too many people. But I know that inside of you, who you truly love is Jordan. I know that you're looking at different possibilities because you don't believe into Jordan, but you do love Jordan. So I say, why don't you give him a chance? If he doesn't want to give you a chance, talk about it a little bit before, about what the issues were before you get back into the relationship. And if he's willing to work upon those issues and you guys are willing to communicate about them, then I say go for it. Give it another shot. But if he's not willing to do anything, you're going to end up into the exact same position. So why not? You love him. You know that you do want to be with him. He's just not willing to be the person that you would like him to be. So make sure that you communicate about what the problems were. And if it's good, move on forward with the relationship. And if it's not good, you know that it's not going to change. So go on with the other options that are going to be coming on towards you. It's crappy as hell, right? I know, I get you. You're tired of guys. You're tired of them, but you love them. I get you, my beautiful Katie. So right now, your problem is that you have way too much abundance. You have too many people around you. You have too many loves around you. Too many people who want to be with you. And that's what happens into love. When you are a little bit unsure and you're not too sure what to move on forward to, what to do, that's where everybody just kind of pops on up. But you know, even if you have 1,000 guys around you, you are going to pick Jordan. So I say go towards Jordan, sweetie. It is my pleasure, sweetie. Sending you so much love. Thank you for waiting, my lovely. Let's go and see our beautiful Gypsy, and let's leave a timestamp for Gypsy at 54 minutes and 30 seconds. 54:34. Gypsy. Tash is next, followed out by Amy. So Gypsy, you would like to know, will BR? Yes. And let's go and see, are you guys ever going to be back together? Again, Tash is up next, and then I'm going to be moving over to Amy, moving over to Susan, followed out by Carrie. So here we go for Gypsy. Will BR and you ever really get back together? Okay. So will BR, Taurus, and you ever really get back together? My Pentacles, my Temperance over here, followed up by my Six of Swords. I'm going to have to say for the moment what I can see is more of a no, sweetie. And you're wondering, what did you dream about her mean, right? I'm going to be taking some more cards out onto the side because I feel as though your dream and your question are somewhat really closely related. I feel as though it's a lot of your subconscious that's trying to give you some ideas. I feel like this is somebody that you've held on to for quite some time, somebody who is important into your world, somebody that you would like to have a reconnection, somebody that maybe you would like to have some type of a future with, but I don't feel as though it is possible at this moment. I feel like if it could be possible into the future, there would be a lot of different type of delays, and you don't really ever even know if it's going to be possible or not. Therefore, it's a little bit your mind's kind of way, your unconscious mind, to say, you know what, this is what you want. This is what you have not gotten today. Let me fulfill you during your dreams, so you can wake on up feeling as though you are accomplished, that you are good, that you are happy, and you can start off with a beautiful day. Because that's what your mind does when you go to sleep, guys. It really just kind of plays upon what did not happen to the way that it should have and what it is that you wanted, and it tries to kind of regulate itself. It tries to give you what it is that you're desiring, and I feel like this is what it is. I feel like you would like to have a reconnection with this person, but I don't feel as though it is possible. Therefore, your mind was trying to give you, if you will, some type of a good signal, some type of a good feeling, like maybe something could happen at some point. And your mind is not completely wrong. It is not, because if you do want to have something with this person, I say, why not? Why don't you contact this person? Why don't you try to contact them and see where they are, what they're doing? Don't make yourself completely vulnerable at first. Find out what they're doing. Find out how they are. Find out if they want to become friends, and then see where this can lead you. But for the moment, if everything stays the way that it is, I feel like it's your subconscious giving you some type of message, trying to fulfill you into some kind of way. But I feel as though the reality is saying over here that what has happened, and we need to look on forward towards a future. So this is what I'm going to say over here, my beautiful. I hope this answered your questions, sweetie. If there's anything else you would like to know, please do let me know. Thank you, all about Maine, sweetie. And let's go and continue over here and see what I've got. Here we go. So I'm going to go and see for our beautiful Tash over here. Tina, I don't have anything from you, my sweetie. I did not. I don't have Tina into the super chats, and I do not have Tina neither into the PayPals at this moment, guys. So let's go and see for the moment over here what I am getting for our beautiful Tash. And we're going to be leaving a timestamp also for our beautiful Tash at 58 minutes and 30 seconds. So 58:30, here we go for Tash. Up next is Amy and Susan. So my beautiful Amy, if you would like to post your questions, please go for it, sweetie. You are up next, followed out by Susan. So beautiful Tash, how is H feeling about you, right? His next actions, any chances of returning? Let's go see. So how is H feeling about you? Oh no, hold on. Okay. So how is H feeling about you? What is next actions? I'm feeling over here that we're somewhat moving on forward. I'm seeing over here that it's a little bit of an end of a chapter. I feel as though sometimes we feel like there could be an opportunity. Sometimes we feel like maybe if we did kind of consider a different angle, we made some type of different decision, that something could happen. But at the same time, for some kind of reason, we kind of feel as though maybe it's just better to move on forward. So I'm going to have to say over here, as much as we still do think about you and we still care about you and we still wonder if anything good could happen out of this relationship, out of this connection that you guys have, I feel as though we're figuring out at this moment that maybe it is just simply better for us to move on forward. So are there any chances of actual returning and starting up all again? I'm going to say no for the moment. I do not feel, unless we end up changing our minds later on. For the moment, I will say no, sweetie. I'm sorry. And you say work is hiring for a talent acquisition specialist position. And Gael is the hiring manager. I like that name, Gael. I have a nephew whose name is Gael. Not written the same way, but yeah. Let's go see. If you apply for this position, will you get it? So, if you apply for this position, will you get it? Also, if you do get it, is it a good decision to leave your current position and to go there? Let's go see. You surely deserve. You deserve a promotion. You deserve something new. You deserve movement forward, sweetie. You've been working so hard and you give so much and you just deserve it, my lovely. So, okay. Should you apply for it altogether? I am going to have to say you should apply for it. Never leave anything onto the side. Never leave something that you feel is that you feel could be good for you. At the same time, are you necessarily going to be getting the position? I don't necessarily feel, and the main reason being, it's not because you're not qualified. I just feel like there's somebody else who is actually applying for the same position who might have more experience, or they feel as though this person has more experience into something, that they're going to be able to bring something a little bit more than what you could be able to bring at this moment. But that being said, I still want you to go for it because I feel as though you do have a beautiful, strong and fighting chance. So please do move on forward, apply for it. If it happens, and good for you. But if it doesn't, it is not because you're not good. It's not because you're not qualified. It's not because they don't like you. It is simply because somebody has a little bit more, if you will, either of the aptitudes or experience than you do, sweetie, for the moment. And if you do get it, it's a good decision to leave your current position and go there. If ever you do end up actually getting it, should you leave your current position to go there? I will say yes, and there's absolutely no doubt about it. So if you do end up getting it, I will say yes, sweetie. Please do post your curriculum, sweetie. You go for it, my lovely, and I wish the very best for you. I really, really do. Here we go. Let me just go and refresh over here. I'm going to be moving over to our dear friend Amy, moving over to Susan after. Just one moment. I've got to answer silly PayPal questions. Just one second, guys. Okay. All right. Okay, I do have our beautiful Tina who has appeared. It took a while, but PayPal has finally processed you, my sweetie. I've got you, my beautiful Tina. I have not read your, I have not done your reading yet, sweetie. I will be with you momentarily, okay? So, here we go. Let's go see for Amy, followed out by Susan. After Amy, Susan, I'm moving over to Carrie, to A Kid's World. Tina, I also have Anastasia, who is there. Hello, my beautiful Nunit. Nice to see you. Lovely. So here we go. We have Susan, we have Alex, we have Paula, and All About Maine into the super chat. I will be with you guys momentarily. So I know, isn't it? But I feel as though, my beautiful Tash, that your energy has been transferred towards somebody else. And I feel like that is good for you. And that's usually the way life goes. Honestly, somebody can be around you and you've been wanting them forever, but somebody else just kind of pops on in and they become so much better than the last one, right? And so it's a little bit like eat my dust, right? So I get you, sweetie, but I feel like it's good for you. And you did, and you felt nothing whatsoever, right? Good for you. My dear gosh, Tash, you've been holding on to that person for the longest of time. Good for you, because you know what? He didn't deserve you. He did not give you what it is that you needed, my beautiful Tash. So good for you for letting go of him. I know it takes some time to let go of somebody, but you did it. Good for you. Amy, let's go and see what I've got. Beautiful Amy, hold on. You say 3 of 4. I'm looking for 1 of 4. Where is 1 of 4? Hold on just one moment. Where are you? Oh, here you go. 1 of 4. Okay, so here we go for our dear friend Amy at this moment. Did everybody have fun at their party during and after? Let's go see. Did everybody have fun? Okay. So we are with our beautiful Amy at this moment. Susan, you're up next. Actually, I will be with Susan and Alex. And then I'm going to be moving over to Carrie. Paula and All About Maine, I'll be with you guys in a few moments after a couple PayPals. So here we go, Amy. Did everybody have fun at the party all together? Yes or no? I'm actually going to have to say yes. I do feel like everybody who was there, they did have fun. I feel like it was mature. It was nice. It was fun. It was enjoyable. I feel like there was a lot of laughter. And I really feel like it was really needed for a lot of different people over there. I feel as though we felt that sense of connectedness, of being together, of belonging. And I feel as though it was something that was needed for quite some time. I'm going to say you should do a party like that more often. I feel as though your friends would absolutely love it. So I'm going to say we absolutely loved it while it was going on. And we would love for you to actually do another one as we're into the after. Now, what about these group of friends who just decided not to pop on up, but they said that they were going to be there, right? So you have this one group of friends, they just did not come, but they said that they were going to be coming and they did not really respond. What happened? Okay. I feel as though they didn't really want to deceive you altogether. I feel as though they did have some plans to come on forward. I don't know how many they are. I don't know, for some reason I'm getting somewhere around the number of 4, but I feel as though a couple really did want to go, and there was like 1 or 2 of them who maybe did not necessarily want to go, or not too much. I feel as though for some reason they were just not necessarily feeling all that comfortable, and it kind of ruined the group. You know how into groups you always have like a leader or 2 of them, and if those people don't go, then the other people decide that they're just not going to go all together, but they didn't really know what to say, or you know how to say this to you, that they did not go. They could not tell you that they did not go because those other 2 people did not go, because how would they look like, right? So I'm going to say all together over here, I feel as though this is what, thank you, A Kid's World, for your questions, sweetie. I feel as though this is the way that it was. It's a certain stagnation. We don't really want to reveal to you why we did not go. There was no real good reason why we did not go. We simply did not go because the whole gang was not going. And this is it. And there's no other reason, sweetie. And we're not replying simply because of that. Because how we're going to reply to that, honestly. So this is it. There are no hard feelings, though. They love you, sweetie. They really do. I just kind of feel as though they decide that they were going to go all together, but then some of them decide that they were not going to go. And it just kind of ruined their little bunch of a party, if you will, that was going over to your party. And you say over here, hold on. You would love to make over you, evaluate yourself on your friends. You would love to to have a makeover with yourself on your friends. And Cancer, what do you want to tell you? I'm a little bit unsure about that question. Let me go see. If you're wanting a makeover altogether, what you really got to do, sweetie, other than going to a beauty parlor and changing up your hair and, you know, going shopping and changing up your clothes and everything of the such, it's really about that inner makeover, right? So what do you need to do with an inner makeover? You need to look at what is no longer good for you. What don't you like about yourself, beautiful? Is it, I don't know, is it the way that you dress? Is it the way that you do your hair? Is it your smile? Is it your weight? What is it that you don't like about yourself? Is it because you always wear flats, but you've always wanted to wear heels, but you don't wear them because you're not feeling comfortable about it? Start wearing heels. Start doing whatever you feel is you have not been doing because you've been putting onto the ice for God knows which reasons. Go out, have a beautiful time with your friends, sweeties. So I'm going to say mostly what you need to do as for your own personal makeover is to change every single thing you don't like about yourself. Make it good, make it positive. If you want to wear more dresses, wear more dresses. If you want to be able to go out once a week because it gives you a freedom with your friends, go for it. What's going to stop you? Do what makes you happy because life is meant to be happy. And if you're not happy into life, then what good is it, sweetie? You need to be happy and you need to find that happiness. That is the main path and main goal that everybody has. People ask me that question all the time. What am I meant to be? What am I meant to do? You're meant to be happy. That's what you're meant to do. We're not sent onto earth to be tortured and to have horrible lives. We're meant to be here to be happy. And this is what we've got to do. And just really going to get that happiness is a struggle all in itself. So this is what you got to do. Evaluate yourself upon what you believe is a good criteria, sweetie, not upon what other people think about you. What you think about yourself is the best evaluation that you're going to find. And a Cancer, what does he want to tell you? Let's go see what Cancer wants to tell you. So, what does Cancer want to say? Susan and Alex, you guys are up next. My beautiful Alex, if you would like to post your question, sweetie, please do post it. So, Alex in the super chat, post your question, my lovely. You're going to be right after Susan. And yes, no more donations for tonight, guys. I love you guys, but we will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Once again, anybody who is not used to these readings, who come on in for the first time, I answer every single donation that comes on in before 9 p.m. So if you've already donated, don't worry, you will be answered tonight. So Amy, let's go see what it is that he would like to tell you. What does he want to say altogether? He wants to tell you that he is not happy into his life. He wants to tell you over here that he wants manifestations. He wants to feel you more into his life. He wants to feel you as being more happy, more present. He misses you. You bring a lot of happiness into his life, and he doesn't really know what's going to be happening into the future, but he doesn't want to lose you ever. At least he wants to be able to keep you as a beautiful friend, sweetie. You would like a love reading, Alex. Absolutely, my beautiful. Thank you for posting, and thank you, Lilith. Let's go and see our dear friend Susan. My beautiful Amy, sending you so much love, sweetie. And Carrie, you are coming up quite soon, my sweet. After Alex, I believe you are up next, and you are. Then I'm going to move over to A Kid's World to Tina and Anastasia. So here we go for Susan. Susan is going to be at 114. And what is going on with Andrew? And you want to, and I want to see thinking of him. You're wondering if he's thinking of you. because his ex-wife is, that is such a weird thing. She's wanting to have sexual revelations with him today. That is so weird. Okay, let's go see. I don't quite know who the confrontation is going to be with, Yvonne. I did not see who it was with. I'm going to say that most likely the confrontation seems to be coming from a man, but I can't quite say who this is. Seems to be somebody who is between 40 and 50. Sometimes he does believe that he loses you, sweetie. Sometimes he does. But then I feel like it's a question of his vulnerability, Amy. Then I feel like he just kind of gets back up. He kind of goes into phases where things are a little bit bad, and then he gets his courage on back, and he becomes a little bit more strong, and he believes into himself again. And then he believes that he's not losing you. But whenever you do say no to him, he believes that he does lose you. He does. You want the world to see your heart. How do you do that, my beautiful Amy? You do that by doing beautiful things for other people. Your brother, he knows how your heart shines. Your friends, they know how your heart shines. You can go out and help into, we call them in French, we call them les soupes populaires, when you go out to those houses where you feed people who have less money. They come on in for meals. That is where you shine your heart. You shine your heart by giving out to people who don't necessarily have what you have at this moment. There is no better way to shine, sweetie. All right, so my beautiful Susan, what is going on with Andrew altogether, right? He loves you, sweetie. There's nothing really going on with him. He does have a lot of questions. He does have a lot of things that just kind of bother him and trigger him into a certain way. But I don't want you to think that that you are losing him. Oh my gosh, not whatsoever, sweetie. You can see over here with a hermit that he is a little bit thinking, a little bit of introspection, but it is so normal. I mean, you guys are together. You guys have a beautiful baby that is on to the way. He's got the ex who keeps harassing him. He's got a lot of stuff that is going on. And he needs to find himself every once in a while. But is he wondering about your love? Is he wondering about his love towards you? Absolutely not. He loves you. And I don't want you to worry about how he feels about you. That is absolutely 100% sure. He loves you. I don't want you to worry about that. Now, the problem about the ex-wife is feeling a little bit threatened right now. This is what is going on. So the ex-wife is feeling quite threatened at this moment. It could possibly be, my beautiful Yvonne. It could be, sweetie. I'm going to have to say over here about the ex-wife. Let's go and see about that ex-wife, my lovely. The star, she does still somewhat want to be with him, but not necessarily completely. She doesn't want to take him away from you, honestly. I feel like she wants some answers. I feel as though there are some things that he has never necessarily said towards her that she would like to know about. So it's not necessarily about sexual revelations altogether. It's about a certain revelation about, how have you ever felt about me? Why were we not, why are we not together anymore? What truly happened? I feel as though she needs answers to close that file, to close that door altogether so that Andrew can be truly yours. She's missing those answers in order to cut those cords. But she's not doing, and he's not doing anything sexual with her, my dear. Gosh, no, sweetie. Yvonne, let me go and see if that is the person that you think it is. Alex, you are up next. Yvonne, let's go and see that, sweetie. So let's go for it, and let's go find that out. Paula and All About Maine, I will be with you guys in a few moments, okay? Thank you for your patience. So let's go see over here for Yvonne. Could this be your boss? Wheel of Fortune, followed out by our King of Cups. It is somebody and our Emperor. I'm going to say it could strongly be your boss over here, sweetie. I feel as though there is something that we want to be, that we are thinking about offering towards you, and I'm not quite sure that you're necessarily going to want it. Therefore, maybe a little bit of that confrontation, sweetie. It's nothing going to be bad though, Yvonne. I don't want you to worry about it. I don't want you to think about it day and night, and I don't want you to worry that something really, really bad is going to happen. I don't feel like that's going to be happening. So I do need you to kind of take things one step at a time, okay? Into the meanwhile, let me go and see over here what I have coming upon for our beautiful Alex. What is coming upon for you in love? A love reading for Alex. After Alex, as I mentioned, Karen or Carrie is up next, followed out by A Kid's World and Tina. Okay, so here we go for Alex. And my beautiful Alex, what do we have popping on up for you? Alex, you seem to be looking towards a beautiful future over here. Four of Swords, also getting our Queen of Cups. I feel as though you know what it is that you want, or you have a good idea about who you want or what you want into your life. I'm going to say if you are not into a relationship at this moment, somebody seems to be coming into your life into the month of January, but it's not necessarily going to be easygoing. I feel as though there are a couple little obstacles that are going to be coming into your way. So it's not going to be easy, but it is going to be possible. It is going to be happening. I feel as though this person is going to be very interesting towards you. It seems to be somebody who has lighter colored hair. Well, I'm going to say medium colored. Let me put it that way, because it's not dark and it's not light. We're somewhere into the in-between. So maybe like a light brown. I feel as though this person is somewhat athletic into some kind of way with no excess. And they don't live all that far from you at this moment. I feel as though it could be somebody that you're going to either be meeting at work or around work. It could be in a cafeteria. It could be around your workplace. It could be a little cafe that you go to. It could be walking onto the street. It is around your work area. It seems to be somebody that you're going to be meeting into the month of January. So if you're not into a relationship, into the month of January, you seem to be meeting somebody. I feel like it's going to start off a little bit as friends, and then it's going to move on forward to being something that's going to be a little bit more important, a little bit more stable, but it seems to be coming on into the month of February. So I'm going to say somewhat of a relationship starting into the month of January, moving on into the month of February, where we have a certain stability, where things seem to be a little bit more present, a little bit more strong. And my beautiful Alex, this is what I'm seeing for the moment. I feel as though this is a water sign. Let me know, my beautiful Alex, if there's anything else that you would like to know about, sweetie. Please do let me know. So a water sign coming on in for you into the beginning of the year. They seem to be approximately 3 years older than you at this moment, sweetie. Hold on just one moment. I'm just going to do this and this. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to go and see what's going on for Carrie. Okay, Carrie, here we go. Yeah, you woke up to the 0, right? That is horrible. Okay. So what is Sag up to that he is so quiet, right? He's a little bit into that hermit mode, wanting to be by himself. Wanting happiness. I feel as though sometimes he kind of pulls away, but he pulls away from all social media and everything altogether because he does want things to be better, and he does want things to kind of put themselves back into place, if you will. And he feels like sometimes it's a little bit difficult to either be online, to meet other people, to talk with other people, and so on, and to try to make things work out with you. Sometimes I feel like he actually feels like he is sorry, like he is doing something that he should not necessarily be doing, although he's not really doing anything. And he kind of pulls on back. So I'm going to say this is why he's been a little bit more into the hermit mode at this moment. I don't feel like he's up to doing anything with anybody, quite frankly. I do feel like he's got way too much time, by the way, to have to be able to have time to go online and to follow people and unfollow people. But I would have much prefer that he would be busy or not interested into doing the whole thing altogether. So let's go see over here why, from what I can see over here, why he's being so quiet and everything. It's because he's having that need to be with himself. He's having that need to pull himself back, to put himself back into the place where he knows that he belongs and where he should be, because this is what is good for him. It is what is good for you, and this is what he truly does know. He knows that by meeting these other people and being with these other people or talking with them, he's not really going to get what it is that is necessary, what is good for him, what is good for you guys. And sometimes it's like a little bit of a flash that just kind of pops into his world, and he realizes this is not good for me whatsoever. I should stop doing this. I should pull myself away. This is where he kind of pulls himself away altogether. So I feel like he's trying to figure out things altogether. And I know that you've got a lot of stuff to figure out, and I know he's got a lot of stuff to figure out, and you guys have a lot of stuff to figure out together. So it's somewhat of a good thing that he's actually pulling himself back a little bit from these people to think and to spend that time. Yeah, I know it is crazy. Let me go and see if you're still his first choice. I know all these people, they're nuts, honestly. Oh, I don't like them. I don't like them at all. I don't know. I don't understand that. I understand, but I don't. I know why people look out for those different things. I get it. But at the same time, I just feel like it's not fair, right? So let's go see. Okay, so are you still the one that he does desire and that he does want to be with? I am going to have to say a yes over here. But he knows that things are complicated. He knows that things are not easy. If he did not want to be with you, if he did not believe into your connection altogether, then he would no longer be with you. He would no longer be playing this type of a game, sweetie. This is not a game to be played with. It is complicated. It is hurtful. It is difficult. And I don't feel as though he wants to be playing with any of these. So I'm going to say you still are the first one altogether. Let's go see when I can see that stove is going to be installed. I felt like it was going to be installed onto Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, it's way too cold into your house. My gosh. And I still feel as though it is going to be installed, my lovely. So I'm going to say keep on manifesting, keep on looking, keep on searching, because we can hope all we want, but if we don't do the research, nothing much is going to happen, right? I'm still going to say by Wednesday or Thursday. Let's go and validate and see what the cards have to say with all of this. Well, not the cards, but the pendulum. So I do want to know over here, does Sag still want a long-term happy relationship with Carrie? Is Sag cheating on Carrie? Does Sag love Carrie? Is Sag missing Carrie? Is Sag pulling away at this moment because of vulnerability, because of sadness? And that is a yes. So my beautiful, I'm going to have to say, I feel as though everything is still on path. Everything is still okay. I just feel as though patience is going to be the main key into everything over here, sweetie. Let's go see over here for our beautiful kids world. Let's go for it. Oh, that is your question over here. You didn't actually post anything else, did you? Hello, iDash. Nice to see you, sweetie. Yes, no more donations, please, after iDash. It is finished for tonight, my beautiful souls. Absolutely, we will leave you a timestamp, sweetie. You say one person made a comment. Are your plants dead? Is your water frozen? You said no. They said, then you're not that cold. Yeah, seriously. Whoever that was, Carrie, I say block them. You don't need that person into your energy. My beautiful Kids World, let's leave a timestamp perhaps for Kids World over here at 129. So 129, how is Leo currently feeling towards you? Let's go and find that out, how we're feeling towards you. Let's go over here. And you picked the baby up today and it had a new hairstyle. What are his thoughts? You're so cute at Kids World. You're so adorable. Okay, so how is Leo currently feeling towards you today? Let's go and find that out. So, okay, from what I can see over here, you know what? I feel as though we're still standing for our beliefs. We're still standing quite strong with what we want, what we believe, what we desire all together. But you know what? We love you. You're our queen, sweetie. You're not a princess. You're not, and I love the word princess, I do, but a queen is so much stronger. You've got his heart. You've got his soul, sweetie. You're not going anywhere. You are there. You are strong. We have the most beautiful and sincere feelings towards you. We have dreams about you. We have wants and we have desires and passion. We truly do love you, sweetie. So I'm going to say there's absolutely no doubt into my mind that he does love you. Well, let me go see about that hairstyle and let me give you a couple messages. I like the hairstyle stuff. Okay, so you picked up baby to end at the new hairstyle. So what were the thoughts, right? What were these thoughts? Let's go and find out. What did we have? Our beautiful Tina, by the way, I think is up next, by the way, guys. I know you've been waiting, sweetie. PayPal has not been sweet with you. It's been taking quite some time, but you're up next, lovely. So Tina is up next, followed out by Anastasia. From what I can see over here is, you know what? I feel as though we like it. I feel as though we were quite perceptive. We did notice. We did realize everything was there. But you know what? I feel as though we liked it. I feel like there's no problem whatsoever. I feel as though we truly did like it. We thought that, you know, it looked quite good. So I'm going to say, why not? We don't have any bad judgment whatsoever. I see nothing but positive things coming on out. And I love the way you said it. I really do. Let's go and get you some messages from him, sweetie. Okay. I want you to know that money worries are kind of keeping me up at night right now. And I'm not necessarily into that very good place right now. I believe that we are destined to be together into this life. Our connection is special and has been absolutely blessed by the angels. I stay awake thinking about you and I fall asleep dreaming about you. You are always in my thoughts. You are always on my mind. I also want you to know over here that I am sorry for all the things that I might have said that have hurt you or that have done or caused you any hurt or pain. Also, my soul has recognized you as the very first moment I saw you and I looked deep into your eyes. I want you to know that you truly are my heart's desire. A Kid's World. Sending you so much love, sweetie. You're just adorable. You went back and forth, right? And the last time he saw you, you looked a little different. Yeah. You're so funny. Let's go and see. Carol for Carrie. Let's go see about Carol. Hold on just a second. Let's go and check that out. And Tina, yeah. That just made you sing away onto your mind by Pet Shop Boys. My beautiful Tina, thank you for your patience. You're up next, my lovely. As for Carrie, what is going on with Carol? Carol is one just like the other one, sweetie, but nothing is going to be happening. Carol seems to be giving or wanting to give good things towards him. He's not interested in anything. Carol is someone who is going to be there very shortly, and she will be deleted quite shortly also. So I'm going to say don't worry about it, sweetie. It sounds about right, doesn't it? I love you, Kids World. You're so cute. Thank you for the laughs. You're just adorable. Moving on forward to our beautiful Tina, followed out by Anastasia, Paula, and our beautiful friend, All About Maine also. So Tina, when is Brian going to open up and take your relationship to the next level on anything from spirit on work this week? Absolutely. Let's go see what's up with Brian first of all, right? My beautiful Tina. Hopefully Brian's going to do something, or Spirit's going to kick him in the you-know-what to make him do something. I hope so. Let's go see for Tina. Anastasia is next, followed by Paula and All About Maine, finishing up with I-Dash and Juanson. So when is Brian going to open up and take your relationship to the next level? When is Brian going to open on up? Let's go and find out. I hate this card, Tina. I hate it, sweetie. I hate when I pull that card up. I hate it when it comes into the beginning. I hate it into the middle, and I hate it at the end. Honestly, I know that this card means a lot, and I know that it comes out an awful lot, but I hate it. I despise it altogether. It just means that we're sticking into our bubble, and nothing is really happening altogether. So are we going to be taking things to the next level? I'm going to say for the moment, we're trying to figure that out, but I'm going to have to say, if I'm going to have to pick a yes or a no at this very moment, and my life depended on it, I would say no, sweetie. Not because we're not interested, because we're stuck into the unknown, and at some point, maybe we'll get a little bit too much pressure. Let me put it this way. If you don't put any pressure upon Brian, I feel as though you can continue into the exact same way that you're going, but with no great modifications. But if you do put some pressure upon Brian to do something, then I kind of feel like it's going to go the opposite way, because he's not ready to be into that firm, committed relationship at this moment. He cares for you. He's interested in you, but he's not interested into long-term commitment. He's interested into seeing you and meeting up with you and having fun with you. He does hold on to you. He does care for you. Emotionally speaking, he truly, truly does. And he thinks about you a lot. He thinks about the future, but he's not willing to commit. So is he going to be making that move towards you into the relationship for the next level? I'm going to have to say no, sweetie. Not for the moment. Not for the month of November anyways, sweetie. Let's go see what's coming on up with work. Anything popping on up over here? What's coming on up for work? Here we go. I know, right? I know. Spirit needs to intervene. Spirit needs to give a nice, kick in the you-know-what. Oh, no, Lilith, a time. We have Tina with us, beautiful. Yes, we're all good. I will give you a timestamp for Anastasia, but in a moment, yes. All right. I know. Sometimes Spirit or the universe has just got to give that kick. Yeah. I love the leg you posted, Tina. It looks like somewhat of like a Barbie or a Ken leg or something. So let's go and see over here what I've got coming on up. What is coming on up for you in work this week? Are you expecting something in particular? If you're looking for something to move on forward, I'm going to say let's forget about it all right away so you don't end up being disappointed, Tina. I'm going to say things are continuing. We're still looking towards a future. You're not quitting your job. You're not being fired. Things are going quite well. Things are okay. You're not getting exactly what you want. You're not necessarily getting the pay that you want. You feel like you deserve a better pay. You feel like you deserve more money. And you're right with every single one of the declarations I have just said, or the affirmations. Absolutely. You deserve all of it. But for some reason, nothing seems to be giving. I'm going to say this week could be a little bit difficult. There could be, the only thing that I'm seeing that could be a little bit difficult is maybe some complications with working or cooperation with other people. Might not go all that smoothly. And you might kind of feel like something could be a little bit unfair. But other than that, I'm going to say that it's okay. It might frustrate you a little bit, but I feel as though things are going to be fine. At the end of the week, I actually feel as though you're actually quite happy and things are better. So a little bit of a middle of the week, a hump of the week, I think that's how you call it, right? It's going to be a little bit tough. But after that, I feel like we're going back towards a top and things are going to be good. And I feel as though we're going to end up being actually quite happy at the end of the week. So the middle of the week could be a little bit more difficult, but it's going to be okay, sweetie. Things are going to get better. So remember what I say, when things kind of go so-so-ish, things will get better. Believe into yourself. Believe into cooperation, working together, open-mindedness, and things will be okay. I know that you're going to do absolutely fine. I feel as though you're actually up for some type, within the following 6 months, some type of abundance, some type of a raise, from what I can see. So, Tina, I'm going to say good for you. Something good is going to be coming your way. Yeah, hump day stinks, doesn't it? So your hump day is going to be stinky, sweetie. But after that, you're looking for the good, Tina. So stay strong, okay? Good things are coming towards you. You guys are so funny. Hello, my dear Patricia. Nice to see you, my beautiful friend. I believe our beautiful Elizabeth should have. I am doing good, sweetie. How are you doing? And how's your mom doing with the shopping? How did that go? I'm going to move on forward and go and see our dear friend over here, Anastasia. And I'm just going to kind of refresh this. No, everything is good. So Anastasia is up next, followed out by All About Maine, Paula, All About Maine, and I Dash. The moon is beautiful. It absolutely is, Patricia. It is lovely. I'm going to go and stare at it and do some spell work when I'm done into the live tonight. Tina, thank you, sweetie. Let's go and see over here for our beautiful Anastasia. Let's go for what have we got into the cards. Let's start off with, let's start off over here. Oh, she must be so happy that you're there with her, sweetie, honestly. Okay. So here we go. All right. I miss talking to you. I feel like I want more. Oh, Anastasia is at 141. 141. Oh my gosh. Almost forgot about your timestamp. Lovely. I do miss talking to you. I see my future when I do look into your eyes. I feel as though I need to own up what I fell short into our connection altogether. Why do I simply keep messing things up? I'm really sorry about everything that I have not necessarily have done. Yeah, I know. She's so cute. She's just like you. Honestly, Patricia, she is so adorable. You gotta love her. I love her. I do. She's cute. She just wants to get into the fun. She's wondering who your friends are, who you're talking to, and she wants to chit-chat. She wants to know what you're up to. I get it. My mom would do the same thing. I would do the same thing towards my kids, honestly. All right, Anastasia, I want you to be able to tell me all of your insecurities. I do want you to know that you do make me the happiest person. Honestly, you do. If we could go out, if we could meet up, if we could have wine and sex, I kind of feel like it would unblock everything. Let's go see over here. I ask you for help sometimes. You know what? Because I do love you and I do care for you. I want to be able to bring you around my friends. And I want you to know, my friends, they do absolutely love you. I would love to be able to surprise you with a beautiful breakfast in bed. Oh, look at that, Paula. You're back just on time. It is almost your turn, sweetie. Look at that. You had time to get home. You're going to be up right after Anastasia. I'm with Anastasia. Paula, you're up next. I did not. I did not. You're coming on up, my beautiful Paula. All right. If I have hurt you, I never meant to hurt you. Honestly, it truly was me. Also, I want you to know that I am protecting this connection altogether. I do want to make things right with you if you do leave me that beautiful opportunity. And I also want you to know that I'm being absolutely subliminal altogether about the way that I feel towards you. I know, seriously, great timing, isn't it? And let's go to this cute little one. Okay, here we go. I cannot let go of you. Honestly, I cannot let go of you ever. I want you to know that you are an angel towards me. I want to reach out, but sometimes I'm a little bit afraid to do so. And I'm sorry that I can't always be right there next to you. And let's finish up with this cute little card. So Paula, all about Maine and I Dash. You guys are up next, sweeties. I want you to know that my world is absolutely dark without you. Will you be able and will you want to wait for me? I want you to know that I do feel your energy. You are never very far from my mind. I wonder sometimes, can you truly feel my love? Sending you so much love, my beautiful. Let's go and see our dear friend Paula. A general reading about ex-girlfriend Leo. Absolutely. What is she up to? Let's go see. So here we go for Paula. All about Maine and I Dash. Absolutely. Oh, Paula. I was going to take out a deck, but this is not your deck. Let's go over here. So, general reading about ex-girlfriend Leo. How is she feeling after you have talked with her, right? Okay, Nine of Cups. Here we go. I'm actually into the general reading altogether. I feel as though she is fairly happy. I feel as though she is asking herself all different kind of questions. Is she still holding on? Not too much. I feel as though she has actually let go of the relationship. But I feel like this reconnection has kind of given her different ideas. But I'm actually going to have to say that she's a little bit confused about a lot of things. She's feeling a lot of hurt. So I'm going to have to say over here, how is she feeling altogether at this moment? I'm going to say that she's feeling fairly good. She's feeling fairly happy. But she's a little bit confused about different things. Honestly, I feel as though this conversation that you guys have had, it's not necessarily opening up doors to say, let's be back together or anything of the such. But at the same time, I feel as though she's a little bit confused, a little bit asking herself all different kind of questions, wondering what she should do, if she should do anything altogether. I feel like she wants and she would like to be friends with you. She still has, of course, a lot of passion, wants, and desires towards you. I'm going to say she's somewhat undecided at this moment, sweetie. If you're wondering if she's thinking about coming back into a relationship with you, she's thinking about it, she's pondering about it, but no decisions have been made. So she needs more time to figure out things because she's been hurt an awful lot, and I don't really feel as though she's all that excited about getting back into a position where she has been hurt and she's had a lot of doubts and she's had a lot of healing that has been done. So will she contact you again? I feel as though she is going to be contacting you again. I say most likely she'll contact you. If she is going to contact you, it's going to be within the following 4 weeks. If she does not contact you by then, I feel as though we can put an X onto that altogether, sweetie. So let's go and see. Ex-girlfriend Leo, is she happy to have talked with Paula? Will she be contacting Paula again? I'm seeing a yes. When will she contact Paula again if she does contact her? Okay, so by end of November. If by the first week of December she has not reached out, it's because she has changed her mind altogether, sweetie. But I do feel as though she feels as though she has gotten a lot of clarity, but at the same time, I feel like the clarity has given her a lot of unknown altogether. So I'm going to have to say time is going to be able to heal and to give you those answers upon that, sweetie, at this moment. Her energy is just a little bit scattered all over the place. All about Maine, a general, please, thank you, and something that is good, right? Let's go see what I can get over here. Hold on just one moment. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Just one moment. And here we go. Well, that's okay. As I said, Paula, she's unsure. She's got a lot of stuff that is kind of playing within her mind altogether. If she does reach on out to you, it's going to be within the following month. If she does not, you will know that, you know, she will have changed, you know, turn the page upon that, sweetie. All about Maine. Let's go see what I can get into your general. I hope I have something good coming on out over here. I'm going to start off by telling you somebody, it's not necessarily good, but it is nice to know somebody is going to be somewhat manipulative around you. Work-wise, things seem to be good. Actually, you know what? Somebody seems to be a little bit manipulative around you. It seems to be a lady, by the way. It's not a man. It's a lady. So just be a little bit careful. It's a lady who seems to be maybe between 40 and 60 years old. It could be a mom, by the way. But there's somebody, it could be a mom, it could be an aunt. It's somebody who's a little bit older. It could be a boss who's a little bit manipulative. Other than that, I feel as though you're working hard. I feel as though it is paying off. So that is good. That is perfect. I feel as though you're watched over. I feel as though you're looking and we see the advancement. We see the progress. We see how important you are towards us, wherever it is that you work over here, my beautiful. I feel as though at this moment what you're actually doing is rebuilding. Rebuilding takes quite some time. It truly does. You need to give yourself a little bit more time in order to have those modifications come on out. I feel as though somebody who has been unfair towards you is going to be fair, is going to be coming on up with something that is a little bit stronger, a little bit better, really quite good for you. So fairness does seem to be coming in for you. Clarity is also coming on in. Somebody who has done you some wrong will have some type of consequence coming their way. And you know what? Fulfillment, harmony, and beautiful completion. You might actually even be going on to some type of a trip or a travel. It could be a day. It could be 2 days. Something good seems to be coming your way within the following month, sweetie. So I'm actually going to have to say into your general reading, other than the person who is a lady who seems to be a little bit manipulating you, work seems to be going well. You are acknowledged. We do really, really love you. We like you. We feel as though your work is absolutely fantastic. You're rebuilding and you're really just, you know, rebuilding your life altogether to the way that you would like it to be. Some karma is coming towards somebody who has done something bad towards you. And you're really releasing anything that was from the past, and you're getting new perspectives that are just going to give you more freedom, more control, and you're going to be feeling more empowered. So good for you, my beautiful All About Maine. Better things are coming your way, sweetie. They truly are. Hi, Dash, my lovely. As for your question about the actual portal that seems to be coming on up shortly, what's really important with all portals altogether, quite frankly, is it's really about the portal. What is important is the ascension. It's a transformation. It's the choices. So what you need to do into those actual moments altogether is to connect. Okay. The portal that is coming on by is going to actually allow you to connect to your world and to the realm, but beyond the veil. So you need to connect as much as you can. If you're able to, how could I say? If you're able to give yourself a little bit of time over here to meditate, it would be the perfect time, because honestly, this is about the beautiful meeting. It is the most beautiful time, the opportune time for you to stay positive. This is what is coming on in. This is about you getting in touch with your spiritual side. If you're anxious, this is a perfect time for you to manifest, to embrace your positive energy. This is about, yes, what can this date on to November 11th, what can it actually bring into your life that would be positive? Because this is a day that is actually representing a time of growth, a time of opening up new doors. This is about how you are having a little bit of that eclipse of the portal where all doors that were shut are actually going to be open, but they're going to be open for not all that long. So you need to get your manifestations, you need to get your ideas and your wants through that beautiful portal at that time, because this is where everything can come on true. This is where you need to work onto your goals. This is where it all truly does break on down. So altogether, I'm going to have to say work onto your manifestations, beautiful, because this is I'm not going to say a one in a lifetime chance, because we do have some portals every once in a while, but this is a nice, beautiful, very strong one. It's not going to be open all that long, so make sure that you're able to be a little bit available that time to get your wants, to get your desires, to get your manifestations on through, because it's going to be that time to do so, sweetie. Now, you want to know, is work going to improve? Let's go and find out. Watson, you're going to be up next, sweetie. Beautiful eye dash. Is work going to improve soon? And you say you started black magic with the help of a consultant person. You want to know that it's working. Okay, I'm going to check that out. Be careful with black magic, okay, though, eye dash. Just a warning, just like that. Be careful altogether about black magic if you're doing it or if somebody else is doing it. I know that when somebody else does it, it is supposed to kind of transfer the energy towards them. Therefore, you don't have any of that black magic. But just be careful anyways. So let's go see over here. So you want to know, how is work going to move on forward? For the moment, I kind of feel like it's going to be a little bit stagnant. I don't see you being happy. I don't see things necessarily improving or looking towards anything much for the moment. I'm going to say things seem to be improving somewhere around mid-December. Before that, things are a little bit stagnant. You're not getting what you want. You're not getting the movement that you want. You're not getting the opportunities or the chances. I kind of feel like you're a little bit unhappy, but I don't see you leaving your job. I don't see you being fired for your job neither. I see as though you're sticking exactly where it is that you are until you find something else that's going to be offered to you. And I feel as though something is going to be offered to you somewhere into the month of December. So are things going to improve? Not necessarily. If you're not happy where you are, I'm always going to say, always, and this goes for everybody, never leave your job without having another one. Especially into these times where there's a lot of insecurity, always make sure that you do have another backup plan into the meanwhile, so you don't end up being with no job for a certain amount of time. But if you're not happy where you are, my beautiful, I say start looking elsewhere, because something else will be offered towards you. And you say you started a black magic with the help of a consultant person, and you want to know that it is working. Let's go see. And channeled messages from Rashawn, yes. So you started black magic with the help of a consultant person. You want to know that it is working. Let's go and see. Hold on. I have some crazy cards. Okay. How is that going all together? Thank you, my beautiful Patricia, sweetie. All right, how is it going? I feel as though it's actually moving quite well. If you've been asking for anything that has to do with the heart, and I feel like this is what it is, I actually see somewhat of a completion. I don't quite feel as though justice is going to be served, but I do feel as though there is going to be, I feel as though things are moving on forward. I feel as though things might even unblock a little bit. Now, as for the overall result, I don't feel like you're going to get what you want, though, sweetie. Hopefully you will. Hopefully you will. Honestly, even black magic, you need to leave it at a certain time, right? It can take all the way to 3 months, so maybe I'm just not seeing it at this moment. I'm going to say whatever it is that you have asked for, there seems to be new ideas. There seems to be new openings. But At the same time, I see somewhat of a completion. I feel as though something is being a little bit unfair and being a little bit stagnant. So whatever it is that you are asking for, I'm going to say there will be a little bit of movement, but overall, into the end result, I'm seeing no changes, sweetie. And channeled messages. Let's go for it, lovely. Channeled messages. What are we getting? I'm actually going to start off with a Hermit deck over here. Let's go find out. Hold on. Let's go over here. Have yourself a beautiful night. You did get a raise and they want you to stay, but it's dependent on you, right? Yeah. I don't necessarily feel as though you're necessarily all that happy over there, sweetie. Let's go see those messages, what we've got. So, I'm getting over here that we do love you, that we do hold on to you. Have a beautiful evening, Paula. I'm also getting, I think so, yeah, so we're a little bit into that phase of changing, of wanting, of thinking about a lot of different things. Sometimes we wonder how you actually do feel towards us, what you want from us at the very same time. Ace of Swords, wanting some type of beginnings. Kind of interesting because I saw the Ace of Swords when I did that reading upon the Black Magic. Feeling it over here as though, you know what? You do matter to me, and I do want you to know that you do matter to me and that you are important. I do dream, I do wish for a lot of different things. I just don't really know how to necessarily make them come on true, how to make things work out. Ultimately, I've got a lot of passion, I've got a lot of desire towards you, and I do want you to know that. Let me go and give you a couple more messages over here. Let's go with this one over here. Here we go. All right. The timing was just not quite all that right. Don't give up just because the situation is not quite ideal. I want you to know that a little affection really does go quite a ways. And sometimes I feel as though I don't quite deserve to be into your life. I have never meant to truly disappoint you, ever. At this moment, I feel as though I am trying to make up my mind, but it is kind of difficult. Sometimes I have avoided you because I was a little bit afraid of being hurt. But I do want you to know as though I do feel as though I do choose you, because all I want and all I think of is truly you. My beautiful eye dash, sending you so much love, sweetie. I hope that that magic that you are going through brings you what it is that you wish and what you desire, my sweetie. I wish that work gets better for you. I wish that you find more happiness towards it. And I really wish for you that Rashawn gets closer to you, sweetie. Sending you so much love, my lovely. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's go and see our dear friend over here, Juanson. Here we go, Juanson. Let's go and find out what I can do for you. It's been a resting day today, right? Let's go for it. So, let's go and see for Juanson. This is going to be for your general reading. I'm going to take out, as usual, the love reading at the same time because it's too close. I know that she's not all that much into your work environment lately, but you guys are too close, and they're too close into the connection that they kind of often kind of get confused. So let's go and see. Well, what I can see over here is we've got a little bit of, I'm not going to say lingering resentment, but we've got lingering emotions. We've got a lot of things that are just kind of playing around over here where we try to find some type of compromise. We try to find some type of resolution, but we're wondering if there's any hidden agendas. We're wondering what is truly going on because it's taking quite some time. We're feeling as though we have a little bit of a lack of balance, a little bit of instability altogether, where what we truly do want is prosperity. We want comfort. We want security. We want opportunity. We want love. But we're not necessarily getting it at this moment. We know that Elizabeth does give for us that beautiful mother figure where we think about fertility, we think about children, we think about nurturing and beauty and creativity and abundance and all that beautiful love that goes along with it. And at the same time, we just want to be so truthful, but we want to have somewhat more of a control over the relationship altogether along what seems to be going along. But we seem to be having a little bit of a boredom of the situation that is going on because at some point you get bored by the whole thing, right? You want modifications, you want changes, you want things to start moving. So even though we do want things to move, we do have some unfulfilled promises and wants and desires. We do have a lot of a resistance over here to, I'm going to actually say, change. We're holding on. We're not letting go. We're looking for, you know, those new approaches that seem to be coming towards us. We're really just hoping to, you know, getting to work one day and she's going to be there and we're going to be having our answers and it's going to be able to unblock different things. And hopefully that is going to be happening for you soon. I don't see it happening at this moment, sweeties, though. I kind of feel like you're a little bit stuck into this situation. And as sad as it may be, I feel like you're stuck into it. I don't feel like you're going to be seeing her for November. And I kind of feel like you're not necessarily going to be seeing her into the month of December. It could happen maybe into that rush. Maybe she'll have to come on in. Maybe she'll have to work onto a different schedule. But kind of feel like it's going to go to next year, sweetie. And next year is not all that far. But I know that it's far when it's, you know, of the heart. Heart does not know. Heart is just pain. Heart is just sadness. And all we want is happiness. So, and I know that you're patient. And I know that you're strong. I just wish that you guys could have some kind of way to contact each other into the meanwhile. Let me go and see what her energy is towards you at this moment. I know, sweetie. I-Dash, sending you so much love, sweetie. So much, my beautiful I-Dash. Thank you for joining us again tonight. May love follow your beautiful steps, sweetie. I know, my beautiful Watson. How is she feeling towards you? I feel as though she is looking for her inner happiness. She is looking for herself inside at this moment. She's not wanting competition. She's not wanting tension. She's not wanting anything of the such. She is wanting good things. She is wanting positive things. She is wanting greatness. She is wanting happiness. She is wanting to be able to be the magician into her life, but not being quite able to do so. So is she thinking about you? Absolutely, sweetie, she is. But I feel as though you guys need to connect a little bit into almost into that 5D, right? To make things happen, but maybe onto a different level into the meanwhile. Let's go see what our soulmates have to say. I know, sweetie. I know it's not easy. Okay. All right. Do not fear the current changes. All is happening in accordance with your divine plan. The current events are paving the way to a beautiful and brighter future. Love illuminates all darkness. Remain positive and remain light. Let's go see what the angels have to say. And then we're going to move to the Truthful deck, I believe. angels, eliminate all fear from your realms of your imagination. It has absolutely no place here. Instead, replace those thoughts with all things that are good, that are abundant, and that are absolutely pure. And the Hermit deck. So let's go see the Hermit deck. I want you to know that I do want you. I also want you to know that right now is not quite the time for us. I feel as though love is truly the answer within our relationship. I do think about sex. I do think about passion. There's no doubt about it. I do think about love also, offering that love towards you. I want you to know that even though we are not quite apart together, that you are my everything. Let me go see what the universe wants you to know before we finish up. What does the universe want you to know, universe? Vibes, but they don't lie. Your destiny is calling. You better answer. You cannot please everybody into this situation, so you need to start focusing onto yourself. And here you go. Unexpected communication seems to be coming on in for you, sweetie. That being said, Watson, stay strong, sweetie. I am sending, I think it is just Lilith, Watson, and myself. I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. I know. Sending you guys so much love. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same place, same time. Thank you for being my beautiful angels. I love you guys. Have a beautiful evening. Watson, don't give up. Lilith, sending you so much love. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Good night, everybody.